Drinks and dancing down below, gambling up above. Good place to blow off some steam.
If we weren't on duty, I'd have to show you some of my dance moves. Sir.
Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We're in Flux, where everyone feels a little upbeat, it seems like. Alright, I did promise a couple of assignments, so let's get going.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Doran.
Hey, Rita.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Did I mention something about being really, really poor right now? Is there something you want me to do? I'm happy to do it.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Chora's den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Chora's den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Happy to help. We got a new journal update, of course. Citadel Rita's sister. You spoke with Rita, a waitress at Flux. She's concerned for her sister, who's working undercover for CSEC. Rita thinks her sister Jenna is in over her head, but she can't convince her to stop. Jenna's working at Core's den. Speak to her and try to find out if she's really in danger. If she is in danger, that might mean fighting, which is always welcome.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I don't even think I have enough money to play high-stakes Quasar right now, not even one round.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Did I mention that I didn't have much money, unfortunately?
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Chora's den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Man, that is a lot of drink behind him. Of course, though, we can't have any.
I'm waiting for someone else. Place is busier than usual. Hey.
Hey. And here's the casino. Now, we do have enough money we could play low-stakes Quasar, but that is a really painful way to make money. So we're going to come back and play later. Another bug. But look at this. This is a suspicious gambling machine. Let's have a look.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
And indeed, we got a new assignment out of that. Signal tracking. You have discovered a signal being used to funnel money from gambling machines to a private account. If you can trace the system, you can find out where that money is going and why. Signal seems to be coming from the ward's access core. That's one place we haven't been to yet.
Try your luck at Quasar yet?
Not yet. Alright, so let's actually go into the ward's access corner. I want to follow up on the lead there, on that gambling terminal. Sometimes if you solve a crime of money, you get a reward for it. And the ward's access corridor is through here.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Entirely reasonable. And here's the ward's access corridor. Oh, and those ferns are really sharp. Another keeper. Yeah, they look soft and cuddly, but they're not.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Yet another reference to a guy named Fist. Seems to be somewhat dangerous.
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
And yes, that's all we need to do here for this. Now we're following the signal to the Presidium. Signal now seems to be relayed through a terminal in the financial district. Alright. That we can do.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Interesting. The Hanar apparently considered the Protheans some sort of deity, in a sense. And now we're back on the Presidium. We can hear the ambient music playing in the background.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Hey, we have a preaching here now. We probably could ask him about his, why they consider the Protheans as gods. But we're walking away because we don't have the persuasion skills up yet, where we need them. Alright, you can see a couple of exclamation points on the radar. Now, we have talked to Anderson now, and now he'll tell us, I mean, he's told us that Barlavon works for the Shadow Broker, and unfortunately I can't actually engage with him just yet because it would actually screw up my plan here. It's a little tough to explain, but for now, just, I mean, I'll tell you later why it just screws things up.
As best I can tell, the receiver for the new signal is somewhere on the Presidium.
Now, if you watch the radar, you can see, you saw the exclamation point jump, so we're actually close. And in fact, it's going to tell us that, yeah, it's in the back of the Emporium. It's another place we haven't looked at yet. Alright, and this is where this assignment will end. I'm going to actually put a save right here because it is possible to screw this up, so...
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
What the hell is that?
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully. Hence my alignment of core systems to enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidian.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
And although it seems to be a throwaway line, that is a fairly staggering announcement there. I mean, once you know the full story of this game, the whole notion that organics must destroy or control all organics, or all synthetics, it's like, wow. Anyway.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
That's also pretty cool, the notion of AIs creating AIs.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
And he wonders why organics feel the need to destroy or control synthetics.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Alright, so the name of the game here is Speed. Down, up, down, left, up, down, left, down, left, down, up. There we go, not bad. And that is the max credits you can get there. I mean, I've practiced enough times to know that. I mean, for the level I was at, level 5, I think. So, and what would happen if that takes too long? The credits are reduced, like by third, to 240, and then 120, and then 0. It's typically pretty tough beyond that to still be working on that puzzle and not figure it out. So, but also that is a pretty big XP reward. So, yeah, that brought us right up to level 6. Hooray! All right, so I've got damping now finally turned on, and I'm still chasing advanced marksman, which I'll get fairly soon. Alright, Ashley now can wear heavy armor, sweet. And we can start putting points into fitness, which is now increasing her health. And Kaidan, just in time, has lift, hooray. So I'm going to go ahead and put damping into my quick slots, 3. Now I wish I had access to Kaidan's lift in a quick slot, but it's alright. Also, don't we have heavy armor for Ash? We sure do. And it actually looks better. We've gone from pink to gray and yellow to gray and blue. Alright, so and since we leveled up, we could actually talk to Dylan and get some upgrades, but I think we have what? Still under 400 credits? 380. Yeah, they don't have enough money to buy anything. So, alright. I think we're going to go back on the story. Now that we have Lift, we can actually go into Chora's Den. Alright, so yeah, this is, I mentioned earlier that there's a couple assassins in there, and let's be quite honest here, we are not in any good position to be fighting these guys. In fact, I don't even care what they're using, because my insanity tip for this fight is don't shoot, honestly. I'm going to put a save here too, because I do want to get back here on a chance this will fail. I want both squad mates right here in the middle of things. It is kind of important to make sure they're not pressed up against cover, that they're in the middle of the room that you want them tucked away in. Because the only thing I need from them is powers, and yeah, I'm not going to be shooting either.
That's him.
So get yourself into cover. This first guy is going to come down here, and he's going to continue to walk right through here, and when he gets to just before this line right here, you want to impose Kaidan's Lift, and that will take him right over this wall. And even though there's the ledge over there and he could stand up and keep shooting, I mean, it's a game rule apparently, once he's over that wall, he is dead. So yeah, that dispatches one of them straight away. Okay, hopefully that isn't too late. Kaidan. Very nice, and he's dead. Now this guy's going to take his place, which is kind of handy. And what I'm going to do is wait for him to get to about here, and I'm going to impose a singularity, which is going to do just a tiny amount of lift. I mean, that's all I need, and then Kaidan's throw will take him over that edge too. That's all the lift I needed, and throw.
Kill confirmed.
Dead.
Those were Saren's men.
Yeah, that is really, in Insanity at level 6, that is really the only way to fight these guys. I mean, they both have immunity, they both have like shotguns and another weapon. You cannot deal with them. When I try to fight them, I end up swearing and rage quitting.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food? I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
One of the things I didn't notice in Anya's playthrough is whether the bartender here was human or not. So I'm looking at him right now, and yes, he is human. That will come up later.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Yeah, that's Rex. Yeah, the improved textures mod really does a nice job with him too, I think.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Yeah, so we've come into Fist's lair, apparently.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
So things are starting to come together now, right? I mean, the whole the couple we saw in the Ward's Access Corridor saying, "Keep your eyes peeled for our marks." That Asari must be another informant for CSEC. They're not doing a very good job keeping it clandestine. All right, so we have 3 exclamation points here. So we have General Septimus over there, we have Jenna over there, and we have Harkin here. So let's start with this guy.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know.
Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. He screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
I'm pretty sure that Udina would know that little fact, so I'm not trusting this guy at all.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
That's a pretty decent drop of XP there. Then we get an update. Garrus went to the med clinic in the upper wards to follow up on a lead on Saren. So yes, that's where we'll be headed. Now, I don't want to go over and talk to these other two just yet. There's a reason for it. We need to go and step into this doorway.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
So yeah, I wanted to capture that now because there's going to be another thing that will happen at that door, and those two things will actually collide with each other if we don't grab one of them first.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Hey, how was your first pal? Get your own spot. She's got the nicest smile.
How can you tell?
Nothing like a dance to help me unwind at the end of the day.
It's really hard to tell what part of the day we're in, actually.
Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Here's a place where if you don't have enough charm or intimidate, it makes no difference whatsoever.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kaidan.
Oh, poor Kaidan. Oop. And I get stuck to that spot, of course.
I got business here, but not with you. Human military, huh? Not now. Why don't you go watch the dancers?
No, been there, done that. Actually, we could watch the dancers right there, but we've got work to do. Also, I got an update there, and a new assignment. Go to Shaira at the consort chamber in the Presidium and let her know you've spoken to General Septimus. Here's the new assignment, Zeltan's complaint. General Septimus agreed to stop spreading rumors about the Asari consort. He mentioned an L-Corps named Zeltan who believed the rumors and has taken the false information to the L-Corps ambassador. Septimus asked you to tell Zeltan the truth. And we have evidence for him. Zeltan's at the L-Corps embassy. Find him and show him the evidence that proves Shaira was not to blame for his secrets getting out. Very good. Now, a little bit of advice here. I strongly recommend completing this assignment prior to completing the Asari consort assignment, because you get, if you have them both in hand before you get to Shaira, she'll have 2 rewards for you, which is pretty sweet. Anyway, here's Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Alright, another update here. Under Citadel Rita's sister. Then we can return to Rita. Jenna will not talk to you. Head back to Flux in the upper wards until Rita. And somebody new has appeared here.
questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
And indeed, another update here. So instead of return to Rita, now we can go on to see Chelik. Chelik bumped into you at course. Danny told you to meet him at CSEC Academy if you wanted to help Jenna, which of course we do. Fairly productive little stopover there, of course, Den. It's good to be moving on, though. That music never changes. Alright. I think we have not seen this particular area yet. This is the back alley by the markets. It is handy to have gone to a lot of places before you get into some fights, because some fights will tell you you need to go a certain place, and it's handy to know where the game's trying to point you. Alright, so to the left is the elevator that takes you back to the ward's access corridor. So we're back into the upper wards area. And we're headed to CSEC. Because we do want to talk to Chelik there, and CSEC is the only terminal on the rapid transit system we haven't yet unlocked, so this will finally end the need to take the elevator, this elevator anyway.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Welcome to CSEC. And here's that terminal. So now we have all the rapid transit terminals unlocked. Alright, so we do have some more work to do here. A number of assignments that we will pick up and complete in the next episode. A little more action coming too, so hopefully that's been more enjoyable. Anyway, I'm going to drop a save here. Alright, and we will pick up the story from right here next time.